Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So, it's finally time. So, planning, the start from the Cross-Banlist Cup 2024, early March. So that's, what is it, end of the week, this weekend, we'll see. First of all, like always, presenting the 32 deck lists. First of all, today, we start with the first 8, so Group A and Group B. So this is the upper part like previous years, so those are the more balanced decks, older decks, which I feel in, circumstances are not able to compete with the bottom part, the more recent decks, the good stuff. But nonetheless, these decks have potential, made a name throughout the history. So the first one, let's start off with this one. This is next to a couple of other deck lists. I feel the people's voice, the people's candidate. That's Chaos. This is pretty much the same list as we have been using past couple of editions, I guess. Has been doing well, depending on the year. Last year, a bit of a downer, I think. But again, no changes. Oh, by the way, like all the lists you see here, they're not final yet. So if you have opinions, better lists, again, feel free to let me know. Especially, top lists from regionals or whatever. So, Chaos, no surprise. The second one I'm super excited about, and that's this one, this bad boy. It's the first time that this deck enters the Cross-Banlist Cup, but there's a small twist. This is basically Tsukulok, very similar to Goat format deck, but with a different strategy. It's focused on Time Seal. Time Seal, it kind of prevents your opponent's draw phase and, recur it with stuff like Mask of Darkness and super flip-flop. That's basically this deck. But looking at an OCG variant back in 2005, we in the TCG, I think, never got the opportunity to play Victory Dragon. During preparation, I saw the dates, we got it as a Shonen Jump promo, etc. But in the OCG, it was top tier, even though there is hardly any information about that. So 2005. And to get a Victory Dragon on field, because it's kind of hard, you cannot special summon it, you need to tribute 3 dragons, you use this card. So DNA Surgery. There's also another one. Is it D-Tribe or something like that? Both work, just, call dragons and potentially go for a game. So what this card can do is let's say, if it's game number 1, you have control with flip-flop, wait it out to eventually DNA Surgery for Victory Dragon, and then Victory Dragon deal the necessary damage to attack for a game. The final blow, right? Attack directly. And then it will win the entire match. So that's, I guess, something nifty. But, post game 2, game 3, there is still the side deck if this moves on. But, this is cool. Looking forward to this deck. Ooh, the next one I'm also super excited about. Again, it's a deck that never has been featured in the Cross-Banlist Cup series. And, Mindmaster and some cards that immediately got limited by the time we got Mindmaster and the Field Spell Brain Research Lab looking at 1-for-1. I'm not so sure if this deck was actually playable in the TCG, maybe for like 1 weekend, because like most cards were X'd, the important cards were X'd because of, the shenanigans you could do with it, and Mindmaster is basically this deck's substitute. It's basically Synchro Spam, OTK, there are some variety of variations of this deck looked at the OCG as well, but correct me if I'm wrong, we saw Teleport at 1. Again, there might have been lists where Teleport was at 3, so definitely let me know. But again, there is a very short, small time frame for this deck. And then last but not least, the final deck for this particular Group A, we have Tengu Plants. It's a different list compared to last year. Last year it was a quick draw plant list, but this deck has been doing well, like previous editions a couple of times, so it returns. It's also a more balanced deck. Those duels featuring Tengu Plant going well back and forth. So this is, well, for me, I feel definitely balanced with the other decks. So that's it for the first 4 decks. So again, all suggestions are definitely welcome. Now, Group B. For Group B, the power level is a little bit higher and more consistent as well. The first decklist is the one you see here. It has been part of the Cross-Banlist Cup years ago, but again, highly excited for this one, simply because the shenanigans of Gizzarus, again, however you want to pronounce it, featuring Cold Wave Glads, Crush Card Pre-Errata, Triple Solemn Judgment, Triple Plasma Stratos, and the shenanigans goes on. So this is first place Robert Ackerman's list? I think so, yeah, should be. Prisma Glads, you know how this deck works, it's insane, especially with the Cold Waves. Second list, we have the winner of last year. So that's the Dragon Rulers, but again, the variant is pretty much the same as last time. We have LADD Dragon Ruler, so Light and Darkness Dragon, featuring the baby Dragon Ruler, so this should be the world's deck list from... oh, I'm not going to butcher his name. You know which one I mean. I've met him in real life back at Worlds, yeah, back in Rimini. But winner of last year of the upper part, so it will return this year. 2 decks left, and the next one is also a deck that always gets a lot of votes. And the thing is that it's pretty much every time the Cross-Banlist Cup series, but always pretty much like it's switching around with different builds. And Infernities again makes an appearance, Exceed Infernities, but it's a little bit of a different build compared to that, you know, we've used in the past here. First place of our nationals back in 2014, like previously we've always have been using Sehabi's list, either from Worlds or from the North American World Championship qualifier, but it's almost pretty much the same list from, yeah, bar maybe the side deck, right? Well, the main deck, maybe some small changes here and there, but again, feedback is definitely appreciated. Last, ooh, this one is nice. This is a Master Rule 3 deck, so that means we have Pendulums. Pendulums returns basically Metal Foes featuring Kirin. So Magispector Kirin, who knows, we might get it back this year with the probably not with the Magispector support, but Magispector Metal Foes. This should be Billy Brake's first place list from OICS. So excited for this one. It has been part of the Cross-Banlist Cup series years ago, but I can't remember the last time, so I'm excited for this. So, short set. If you have opinions, better deck lists, other options, definitely let me know down below. Otherwise, these will be the lists, you know, that will be used in the eventual tournaments. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.